Are you tired of being weighed down? Have you fallen asleep on your health? This is your wake up call with my dad, Keith, my husband, Kyle, and me, Ashley.
Good morning, everyone. It is day 125, and this is your wake up call. It is a beautiful Saturday morning outside, and we are all gathered together this morning just to kind of give a breakdown and share what's going on. So, somebody take it away because my brain is not functioning this morning.
Well, I finally got the rules to that Biggest Loser contest I'm doing. And I'm feeling okay about it. I'm not loving everything about it so far, but there are men and women in the group, which I don't think is very fair, but whatever. And of course, they're going by percentage of fat loss. So for a big person, we have more weight to lose, which is good, but it also means we're going to have to lose more for the percentage to be higher than other people, But Kyle decided he was going to join, and first place gets 50% of the pot, and second place gets 30%, and third place gets 20%. So I calculated up about what that would be, and it's now the pot is close to $500. It's like 470 or 80 or something right now, first place. And I'm not really sure. What we're supposed to do is take a picture of our scale every Friday and send it. And I don't know if they're going to rank us every week or if we're going to see anybody else's percentages. I hope that we are. But since yesterday was our initial weigh-in, of course, we don't know how any of that's going to go. But they did add a couple people who I know in there now, so that made me feel better. Up until this point, I really didn't know anybody. And there's a few moms of some kids from school in there now. But I'm going to, whatever happens with this, I'm just going to use it as another tool for motivation because all my other motivations have kind of run out. Like, I don't really care about steps anymore. That's kind of run out for me. And some, other things like that. So I needed something else kind of like this to get me back super motivated again.
Well, it ought to do it.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that they give us some kind of results every once in a while, or else it's just how do we even know what we're competing, against or anything. I've got us all on this. We're on this app called GroupMe, and so we're in this group. It's kind of like a message board, and so, like I said, I'm just hoping that they say something.
Yeah.
So, but we paid in $20 each, which is a good amount of money, but it's also, if this ends up not going well, we're not going to lose a ton of money, but I'm hoping that it does go well. And in a perfect world, we could win first and second place and take home most of the money. That would be great.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I was looking through the members, and some people have like a little tiny picture with their profile. Well, they don't even have profiles. And some people don't even have any kind of picture. So I was looking at these pictures, or these tiny pictures, trying to figure out who might be a bigger person and who might just have a little bit of weight to lose, or, all of that. And there's just not much information out there right now. So we're just going to have to see how it goes.
Well, sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's something different, and I'm anxious with our first legit weigh-in next Friday. I'm anxious to see what they do about that, and if they post anything about it or whatnot. That lasts for 10 weeks, so if I super buckle down, I could do a lot in 10 weeks. Because so far, what I've done is I've done really well on the weekdays, and then on the weekends, I'm kind of more loose with my eating. No, I haven't been eating, meat or dairy or anything, but I have been eating a little more processed stuff on the weekends. But I think if I tighten that up and try really hard not to eat anything like that, I would lose a lot faster. So.
Yeah.
But, my whole thing with this has been I'm building more of a lifestyle. And so I know that I'm never going to live my entire life without eating pasta or bread again, But for this contest purpose, I really want to win. So I'm going to really need to tighten up all week long and not slip on the weekends like I've been doing.
Same.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it, Kyle?
I just want the group me to work. None of my stuff's working right, so.
Well, that's true.
I'm
Kyle's
a
been
little
added to the
frustrated.
group, but he can't see anything, so we gotta figure out what's going on with
Yeah,
that.
she added me via my phone number and not via my email address like I told her to. And it's not showing up. So I've got to figure out how to get my stuff to show up. Ashley even sent a thing that connected me to the group, and it still didn't work. So, because it logged me straight into my account that I was already on, and then it didn't show up. So,
What if you delete the account you got and then redo it with your phone number?
yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll get that figured out.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Every time I've emailed these people, they've been pretty fast to come back and answer my questions. So it'll get worked out. You sent in your first weigh-in yesterday, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to do it via email every time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. There's that part of me that's kind of apprehensive because of the legitimacy of it. Like, I'm just questioning, is it a scam?
I don't think it's a scam because, like I said, I have a good friend at work who has had friends participate and have won money. The problem about it is all they are asking for is a picture of your scale every Friday, and it has to be the same scale.
Oh, it has to be the same exact scale?
Yeah.
I haven't received I haven't received anything.
Well, I sent you the rules the other day, but yeah, since you're not in the group, you can't see it. And so I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to depend on these people being truthful. And like I said, I don't know any of these people, so well, like I said, we may end up getting screwed, or we may end up it being a really good experience. I don't know. But at the end of the day, we spend $40 going to eat dinner out. So it's like, well, it's not that big of a risk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you end up losing 50 pounds
Yeah.
and all of it goes haywire, I would pay $20 to lose 50 pounds any
Right.
day.
Right.
So,
Yeah. That's not a big deal.
you know, if $20 motivated me that much.
Yeah. I calculated my percentage I've lost so far, and it was like 13% or something. I'm gonna find that little calculator again. That was interesting. I'm not a math person, so I had to look up how to figure out my weight loss percentage.
Take your weight lost and divide it by your body weight.
Yeah, see, there you go. Alright, so I did find a weight loss percentage calculator at fitwatch.com. So I want to enter my start weight, enter my current weight. Oh, I've lost 11.75%. So if I lose 30 more pounds, that'll put me up to 24%.
Total.
Right, but that's not going to count for this competition because they're only going to count from where I started. So let's see, from where I start, 14.39%. If I lose 30 pounds from where I am now, it'll be 14.39%. What does a normal person, when they lose 15 pounds, what percentage is that? Like if they only have like 15 or 20 pounds to lose, let's say they're 200 pounds and they lose 25 pounds.
It's 10%.
75.
Well, it's like 11 or 12%.
12.5%. See, the percentages as a bigger person, like I said, we're going to have to lose more pounds because we're bigger.
Right, but
It is going to be harder for them to lose, though, if they only have 25 pounds to lose.
If they're eating meat and cheese and everything else out of the side.
Like the one mom, I recognized her name on here. She's not a big person. I mean, she could lose some weight, but she is not big. So a lot of these people, I'm thinking that they might have some good losses the first few weeks, and then the rest of the time is not going to be as easy because they just don't have as much left.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There might be some big folks in here. I'm not sure because we have been told nothing.
Yep. Which is the part that kind of scares me, but I don't know. Like I said,
well, like Daddy said, if this motivates us to lose 30 or 50 pounds, $20 is nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. We shall see. It's it might turn out to be something fun. You never know.
Yep.
Well, later on today at lunchtime, we have a family reunion to go to. So, of course, that involves food, and anytime we have to go to anything like that involving food, I'm not excited about it. I want to take a few things, but I just get tired of people asking me why I don't have any meat on my plate. So I went to a teacher meeting the other day, and they catered barbecue, and it smelled so good, pork barbecue. And I went through the line, and I put some potato salad on my plate, which I know has mayonnaise on it, but whatever. I put some of that on my plate, and I got some baked beans, and then they had some, like, tomatoes and cucumbers and fruit, and I put that on my plate. And it was an all right plate. And the woman in front of me goes, "You don't have any meat on your plate." And all I said was, "No, I don't." And then I didn't say anything else. I was like, "No, I don't." And I kind of laughed, and we just went on with our business. I wasn't in the mood to talk about it.
You should have just said, "You got a lot of meat on your plate."
She didn't, though. I mean,
You just made yourself.
She's one of those people who I really like, so I know it wasn't coming from an ugly place or anything. Yeah. She was just commenting, "You don't have any meat on your plate." No. Mm-hmm. Today, you don't have any fried chicken on your plate. No, I don't. I wish I did.
They'll have barbecue today.
Is it barbecue?
Yeah, it's barbecue.
That's not as tempting for me as a piece of fried chicken.
Tis for me. It is for me. Last year we had to do those roast chicken in a box, and
Kyle's daddy has a special chicken he makes. He has this
called Cajun cooker or Cajun microwave, and it's a
box that you put coals underneath it, and it gets hot, and it's an oven basically. But last year during this time, we were on plant-based again, trying again, and we've been on it for about a month or so. And Kyle's dad asked if Kyle would come help with that chicken, and so he had to go out there early and help cook that chicken, and then he had to help cut it up.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, that sucks. That's a hard thing to do, actually. Cook the chicken and smell the chicken, and then you got to hold the chicken and cut it up and not eat any of it. That was hard to do, I know.
I think I could do it now. I had a really hard time then. I mean, I didn't do it then, but I had a really hard time that day. Yeah. And the longer we've done this, the easier it's been for me. So.
Well, we had our cheat meal discussion a couple of weeks ago. That actually just posted. And it's interesting to me that all of us automatically went to fast food. To junk, Yep. And it's the truth, though. Like, I'm really not sitting here thinking of a steak or a pork chop or, when I have my cravings, it's for that junky food, which says a lot about what they're putting in that food to make you think you need it.
Yeah.
All the addictive.
Man, I gotta go back. I gotta go back and listen to that because I don't remember everything.
Well, you listed a million things, but
I went through a full day. I went through a full day, so.
Yeah, I listened to it yesterday. It was pretty funny. So if y'all haven't listened to it, it's 2 weeks ago from this episode, so it's pretty funny. But we listed junk and fast food, most of us. So, and I still, the meal that I talked about didn't have any meat in it. It just had dairy. So there you go.
Yep.
But yeah, the struggle for eating meat, most of the time I don't want it unless I see it on TV or I'm in a room with it. Going along my daily life now, I don't really think about it very much. And the thought of cooking it does not seem very pleasant to me. I've never liked handling raw meat, but especially now, I just don't like even thinking about it. It's kind of gross. Yeah. But yeah, so today we have to go to that reunion, and I'm not even going shopping for it. Like, I'm just going to figure out a few things to make that we've got here, and we may just eat a good breakfast and then just kind of pick at lunch and then eat a good dinner. it'll be fine. I just, I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of telling people. Well, I guess I could just do what I did the other day, and if someone says you're not eating meat, I could just say, no, I'm not. And I don't owe anybody any kind of explanation about what I'm doing. That's how I feel right now. I'm not going to be ugly, and if someone asks why, of course I'll tell them, but, as of right now, I'm not into talking about it. I guess it's because I get on here and I talk about it all the time, and if someone wants to hear it, just go on and subscribe, you'll hear it every day.
Yeah.
I don't know. And, I'm feeling like that on my Instagram and stuff, like I'm not posting as much. And it's not because I don't have anything to post, because, most nights we're eating a good meal, most times at lunch I'm eating right. I've got things I can post. Sometimes I get into this mode where I don't care to share what I'm doing. I get tired of it.
Yeah.
I get tired of it, and I'm like, I'm just living my life, and I don't want to post a picture of it today. I'm just living my life, and I don't want you to question what I'm eating today. And I'll get out of that. I know that sounds ugly, and doing this podcast is exactly the opposite of what I'm saying right now. But
yeah,
I just
well, you put yourself out there too in a public sense, and so people feel the need to say whatever they want to say.
Yes.
There was a comment the other day that you just deleted. We don't have to go into what the comment was. But
I talked about it. I talked about it on here. So if y'all are avid listeners, you know what I'm talking about. And that's, there are people out here who get way more advice and ugly comments than I have. I'm lucky. I've had a lot of really nice people come in contact with me. But I'm an introvert by nature, and so even if by the end of today, I will be peopled out, okay? Because it's not my thing to be around a huge group of people all day long. I don't like that, and I have to recharge, and it's like that with social media, too. I get into these ruts where I want to have parts of my life private, and I don't want to post a picture of every meal I'm eating today because I just don't feel like it, and I don't feel like I have to.
I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I get it pretty honest.
A lot of that stuff runs in waves,
It does.
We've done a kind of a business Facebook, Instagram, and all that for years, or however long it's been around, but you just get wore out with it from time to time, and you just have to get away from it and come back to it when you're ready.
On Instagram, I've been a lot less active lately, but I'm still posting my weigh-ins every week, so I'm still proving that I'm still doing something. I think a lot of people think if I'm not posting, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, that's not always the case. I get tired of posting, and I get tired of hearing people's opinions, even if they are nice. Sometimes I just get tired of hearing it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're not doing anything, then you don't have to worry about it.
Right.
But the point is, if you're out there doing something, you're always going to have folks that oppose what you're doing or going to try to make themselves feel better by saying something about what you're doing or whatnot.
Right. Well, I post my weigh-in every single Thursday, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether I lose weight or what. I post it every Thursday. I also post a monthly calendar where I add up all the weight I've lost in the month, and then I post that. Well, July sucked. I lost 3.5 pounds because, I gained those 2 during one of those weigh-ins, and I had to lose that plus some. that month was a wash. And so I'll post something like that. I'll say, like I said this month, July wasn't great. August is going to be better. And I know that these people, a lot of them are coming from a good place, but, they'll comment, oh, you're doing great, keep going, blah, blah. And I'm like, thank you. I haven't given up, but July wasn't great. I just maintained, basically. I didn't get a good loss in. And I almost wish people just wouldn't comment at all, because 3.5 pounds for my big body is not a good loss for 31 days. How many days are in July? 30? 31?
31.
Okay, that's not a big loss for someone. I'm still walking around at 278 pounds. I still have 100 pounds to lose almost. So it's like, even though people are being nice, sometimes I'm just like, y'all, don't make me feel better, because I need to keep going and do better than I did, But also don't be mean to me. Just don't say anything. I don't know. I'm in that rut right now. So, but I might get back to posting all the time next week. Who knows? Just depends on how I'm feeling. And this podcast, like I said, I'm putting myself out here every single day as a form of social media, even if I'm not pushing my Facebook or my Instagram. This is new for me. This getting on here every single day and talking about what I'm doing and how I'm feeling is not something normal, and that takes a lot out of me to do.
Well, it's tough, and if you don't believe it, try it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get up every day. And then sometimes I just don't feel like talking at all, and I have to sit here and really think about what I want to say and how to say it. It's not always easy. And it's helping us stay accountable to each other and to stay on track, but it's tough. It's one of the most difficult things I've had to do, every single day for 125 days. So we're about a third of the way through. And at the end of the year, we're not sure where this program's going to go. Like, we are going to continue it. We don't know if we'll do it every single day or if we'll cut down to 3 times a week or whatever it is. But this is something that I hope will be a part of us for many years to come, even if it looks different than it does now. But it's hard. That doesn't make it any less hard, It is what it is. So it's Saturday, and as usual, on Saturday we just cover a lot of different things, and we just talk, basically. So I feel like I've done most of the talking, so I'm gonna go ahead and close her on up for today. If y'all are good, you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, guys. Okay.
You didn't even wait on my response. You're just ready to go. Okay. Go ahead and close it out. I'm done.
Are you done, really?
I'm done. Believe it or not.
Okay. Well, it's Saturday, y'all. Have a good weekend, and get out there and make good choices. We'll be back tomorrow with our Sunday summary. Talk to you later.